mom and dad decided to move here to Charlottesville in '82. I was young, third grade. I didn't know what I was, going to be afforded at that point, like the blessing that it was to be a part of this basketball family and just the university and Charlottesville community. Going to practices, seeing the greats, seeing Ralph Sampson, seeing Rick Carlisle, seeing John Crotty, Bryant Stith. What Coach Holland did with the program, he and his players and coaches, built this program into a national power, kind of a forgotten place to all of a sudden #1 in the country and packed every night. And to have a front seat to that, that was special.
It's something that, truth be known, all of us have had in the back of our mind that one day this might be possible. It might be. He's taken on several roads that I don't know if there's another coach around that could do what he's done at each of his stops. Now he's got the biggest one facing him that he can ever have.
This is the street. They're working on the street here.
Yeah.
It's where we grew up.
The house on the left over there, brick house on the left. That house, boy, holds a lot of memories, it really does. So Coach Holland lived 2 doors down on the left. It took about 6 months to know that it was a true mixture of 2 families that would be together the rest of your lives. On game days, I would come out of my house. Terry would be waiting for me. And on the other side of the street were just rows of students walking to University Hall. And if it was a Saturday or Sunday, you knew it was a big game. I got the biggest thrill out of the students hollering to Coach Holland and I, "Hey, Coach, kick their butts." Back in those days, I had Coach Holland beside me. The traffic would stop itself. They see him and nothing going to happen to him.
It was really neat, to watch you guys walk here to the games and then go down the well into University Hall and then compete against Dean Smith, Jim Valvano, Bobby Clemens, Lefty Drizel, all the greats of the ACC back at that time.
It's really an amazing sequence of events that just got us to where we are right now, looking over this same bridge that we looked over so many times.
When I looked at myself and I realized I'm no longer the best coach to lead this program. You got to be all in. You got to have everything. And if you do it half-hearted, it's not fair to the university and those young men.
He went about it the right way. I think that's what everybody appreciates about him. He certainly had big goals and wanted to win championships and cut down nets, but it was way deeper than that. He wanted to build something lasting, and he wanted to leave a lasting legacy and build a program everyone could be proud of. And wow, did he do that.
It was one of those, where were you when when you heard the news that Coach Bennett was stepping down. So there was shock to it.
It was tough, you know, it was tough for a lot of people. A lot of people didn't know how to react.
I remember having some anxiety of knowing that Virginia basketball and what we know about Virginia basketball and what we love about it could significantly change.
Once we got over the shock of Coach Bennett's decision, there were probably 3 things that were really, really important as we started to think about the next leader for the program. Integrity, you know, being number 1. A respect for the University of Virginia and the way that we do things is really, really important. And then, you know, something that I think gets left out a lot, care for the young people, you know, caring about the student athletes above and beyond basketball. We have great, great pride in this program because it has been excellent for so long.
Hey, it's great to be here. Oh my gosh.
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
His vision for Virginia men's basketball, from the very first time we spoke with him, was everything we were looking for. The ability to galvanize a community, the ability to connect the past and the present, the ability to attract really talented young men that fit UVA.
This is the place that I fell in love with basketball. This is the place where I was shaped in so many ways by the former players, the former coaches, but more than anything, Coach Holland allowed me and the others to be a part of something so special. I'm so thankful to be home here at UVA, and I walk through that door grateful. There's no question about it.
We're in the business of winning. Coach Odom, he's been a winner, you know, wherever he's been, and we were on the receiving end of that.
Did you know anything about Coach Odom previously? What were your first impressions?
I mean, I'm a Charlottesville boy now, so I know UMBC.
And the unspeakable is playing out tonight here in Charlotte. An unforgettable season for Virginia comes to an unforgettable close. UMBC, the 16th seeded team in the country, takes down the top-seeded Cavaliers.
He and I will forever be connected, you know, and shaped by that game. Not everybody gets to cut down the nets at the end, like the Cavaliers did in 2019. I have no idea if that'll ever happen again, but I know every day that we'll come in here, we're coming in here to work to do it. For me to be on this side of it now, you know, is really special. There's a desire in me to, you know, to do my best for him and the program.
Get ready to wake up super early, because you've got a long drive and huge lines at the airport ahead. Or skip the hassle and fly conveniently from Cho, where you'll find modern amenities and now even more connections. United Airlines now offers additional flights to one of our top destinations, Chicago. With easy access to cities across the globe, Cho connects Central Virginia and the Shenandoah Valley to over 121 destinations through Chicago. Relax. At Cho, traveling has never been easier.
In life, it's not just about the hustle. It's about balance, family, dreams, health, work, and making the most of every moment. We believe in financial wellness, the kind that lets you live well without the stress. We're proud to serve the banking needs of everyone who calls this community home, helping you manage your money, achieve your dreams, and find peace of mind. Becoming a member has never been easier. Join us and become a member today and start living the good life. We are UVA Community Credit Union, and this is Live Well Banking.
As Coach Odom and his staff arrived on grounds, challenge number 1 was building a roster. But with only 3 players remaining from last year's team, the early days were stressful.
You walk in one day and you see the guys. And then the next day is like a movie, one disappear, the other disappear. You're looking around like, this gym is getting empty. What is going on?
The coaching staff, they get this big introduction and they shake everybody's hands, and then they kind of just vanished for a few weeks. And there were some moments where I remember looking around and asking questions with my coworkers, being like, do we have anybody?
When you go into the portal, things happen so fast. And you want to try to get as much intel and information as you can on individuals that you bring into your program.
It's a dogfight, I'll tell you that much. It was a dogfight. It's like speed dating. The portal like speed dating.
You're talking to players and they're like, who do you have on your roster now? Hopefully you.
Where are we, right? What is the place? Who fits at this place? You cannot just say, well, this is the type of basketball player we want.
Final 4 weekend, you start to get a few commits, and it's like, okay, here we go, we come to life.
Week by week, you start hearing announcements of who's coming in, and every single time it's like, whoa, that's a big get. Whoa, that's a really good fit.
League Thomas, for example. You know, those guys didn't ever see this. They never saw UVA. The Coach Odoms, those guys on that Zoom talking and breaking it down like, this is why, you know, you'll be fine at UVA. And those guys trusted us. That's why they're here now.
Yes, sir, baby. Finally touchdown.
As summer in Charlottesville heated up, the new Cavaliers made their way to grounds and onto the basketball floor. As for a recipe for winning basketball, the staff knew the whats, but were they able to find the who's?
When you're trying to put this puzzle together, you know, winning's winning, and winning matters. When you're looking in the portal, you want to find guys that, you know, have had success. And I think if you go down the line on our guys, each one of them in their own way, you know, has had success in college basketball.
That's it, Malik. Good, Dallin. Good chance.
Coach Odom does a really good job of putting teams together. We got a lot of guys that can really shoot it. We got some guys that can really defend. I think we have all the right pieces. Now it's just about figuring out each other's game and playing a winning brand of basketball.
Go! We're taking too long. Go! One with the ball. Pound it, Jakar.
The details matter. Can I stop my man? Knowing that I have 4 other teammates that are going to be locked in and focused on what's happening. Once you take away that shot, now it's on.
Good. Push through that drive.
They are good dudes. They love hoops. We love dudes that love basketball. That's simple, right?
They've all experienced winning at a high level and done it and been a primary player, you know, for those teams. And, you know, we're going to need them to do that together here.
If he runs all the way up, that's a dunk, all right? Because I'm going to throw it to the rim where he can't get in there and get that.
Coach Odom, like, he wins everywhere he goes and he does it fast. Everyone is just about winning, and you can see that pretty clearly, and so it's going to be a fun year.
It takes communication, so right now is an opportunity for you to, like, organize them, tell them what you want them to do.
While Coach Odom is teaching a new group of players his expectations, communication is second nature to his familiar coaching staff, which is certainly not an accident.
Let's get right.
All of his assistant coaches have worked alongside him at previous stops, providing a clear advantage in their early days at Virginia.
Coach said this to us when we were leaving UMBC and all going to Utah State together. I'm going to have an entirely new team. I don't need to have an entirely new staff also, right? I don't need to be teaching a staff and players what I want.
We want you to be able to throw it from there.
I think it's underrated in today's, you know, world in college sports. It's having that that cohesive group of coaches who not only have worked together but, you know, believe in each other and trust each other.
Post, release. Good. Lower, come on. Lower, more
physical, more physical.
There may be no greater level of trust possible than that between Odom and his associate head coach Griff Aldridge, whose relationship goes back decades.
We've been waiting on this one. Let's go.
Went to college at Hampton-Sydney, and that's where Ryan and I first met, and were teammates together for 4 years. Quickly became best friends.
Learned a lot about one another. Had great times. I certainly rely on him. Any decision that I make in my life, he's one that I talk to.
Good. No, more aggressive, more aggressive. Rip that ball through. Go. Good, good, good.
I actually ended up coming to law school here at Virginia. Coached for 1 year at our alma mater, Hampton-Sydney. Felt called to go and pursue a career in the private sector. Did that for 16 years, practiced law. But I was also coaching AAU on the side, and that was where real joy and purpose for me was coming from.
I began to really notice his call to coaching, I would call it, when I was coaching at Lenoir-Rhyne University. He began to call me after games, text me after games. I remember one day asking him, you've never really called me after games before. Like, what gives? And it was at that moment he told me, I'm feeling called to coach again.
You don't have a man in transition. So if you're guarding the big guy and the man in the corner is open, everybody's got to rotate to the ball.
Just a few months after that call in 2016, Griff left his law career to join Ryan's staff at UMBC. They worked for 2 seasons together until Griff took on his next challenge as the head coach at Longwood University, where he stayed for 7 years and reached 2 NCAA tournaments. This spring, Ryan called again with the opportunity to share in yet another adventure together.
We didn't know if it would ever happen again. And so to be able to do this together again, is really fun to embark on this journey together.
You're getting a cat.
I told him I'll cat sit whenever you
Oh my. Devin, do you know how far down my respect list you just went? A cat? There's either dog people or cat people. Anytime you play soft, I'm just gonna be like, cat guy. Cat
Did
guy.
you get another strike? How, bro?
He got another one. He's cheating.
Nah, you're cheating, bro.
5-bagger.
I'm cheating. The 5-bagger is crazy.
He just got 200.
EG, I'm about to try with you, bro.
Hi, I'm EG.
I'm Devin. This is Dutch.
And this Reg.
This our life, man. So we actually had to go to the shelter for one of our events. We got there, and the first thing we went to was the cat room. I was looking around at all of them, and I was like, EG, we might have to get one. And then EG actually found Reggie. His name was Fruit by the Foot.
Yeah, I'm gonna name him Reggie. That's the first thing I said. I'm gonna name him Reggie.
They put 5 cats on the table, and she just came up right to me. She was super shy, but she just sat in my lap. So I was like, this is how the shelter gets you, man. Reggie getting a little chunky though.
Yeah, he is. He can eat.
So yeah, we all got the little kittens running around. I guess that's our kitten journey. Stadium pulses through the roof.
I watched him play this a bunch of times.
I swear I'm not this bad, bro. I swear. I've never got 12, bro. Don't thumbs up me, bro. Don't thumbs up me.
Nah, pass the sticks, bro.
I mean, being here in a new place, all these dudes are great dudes, and I love being around them. There's no bad apples here. So it makes it easier when everybody's a good person. And obviously these guys are stupid and funny to be around.
All right, let's see, Dad. Let's see what we can do.
EG's the best. He's one of the guys that have been here for a little bit now. So when I first got here, he was super welcoming, and I think everybody in Virginia knows that EG's one of those guys that you want to be around. I love having him as a roommate. He's a great dude. He showed me some cool spots, given me some good recommendations out here. And yeah, I don't have any bad things to say about him. I don't think I ever will.
I'm not nice no more though. I used to be way better. I still know how to build and stuff, but my aim a little trash now.
Nah, hey, don't let him lie to you. He's a sweat. I'm going to the smoke, bro. I'm going to the smoke, bro.
Devin is a genuine dude. You know, you don't come across a lot of people like Devin.
EG, stadium pulse is high right now.
I feel like this is a special group. Definitely a group that's gonna be able to do something, make some noise. Practice and the workouts have been, like, the energy is different. Not gonna be easy, but it's definitely gonna be a lot of fun.
EG, not bad, bro.
I got 10, bro. I got 10.
I think I can get 12 blindfold. I'm being so serious. I'm being so serious. Give me the blindfold and I'll get at least 12.
I think now that I'm, like, older, like, I'm open to trying new things. And that's one of the reasons I came here, too, was, like, because I'm open to being on the East Coast. I wanted to see what it was like, so. I do love being out here for the time being, and it's been great so far, and I'm hoping to make more memories out here, so, yeah.
This place changed my life. It changed my life. This place is special, treat it that way, and lean into the educational aspect of this. This is one of the greatest educational institutions in the entire world. You're wearing this uniform now, all right? You stand for something. You stand for playing hard, playing together, doing your schoolwork, all right, and winning. I promise you, it'll change your life the way it changed mine and all of ours.
It's all about leaving the jersey in a better place than you found it. And we have to tie each one of those individuals to this place.
We're gonna tour grounds a little bit, tour the lawn. We get to learn from these guys and get to learn about this place and what makes it special.
This is Rotunda right here. Oh, this is nice. Here and there, I'm back. Conditioning. Nope, no streaking, no streaking. Just straight conditioning. None of the streaking.
The goal of the summer is to connect them with one another, right, with the staff, and then really to connect all of us, the players especially, with this place and with UVA.
Malcolm Brogdon and Ralph lives right there. Pretty cool that we have, you know, guys that have worn the jersey, a guy that's spoken to you guys already, and we'll be back and you'll have access to over the course of your time here, among others. You've experienced other guys as well already that, you know, really invested in this place and got from this place. And when they left, didn't forget about it. And we hope that is the same, you know, for all of you guys. We're excited about exposing our guys and this new team to our fans. That's when you know you have a true program. You know, when your fans and your players connect, special things can happen.
Love his energy. He has contagious energy.
I got my exhibition tickets yesterday.
Yup,
okay?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Woo-hoo-wah!
This community is super passionate about UVA and especially UVA basketball. We've had a lot of people coming up to us, just giving us their best wishes, putting a little pressure on us to have some success, but I love it. You know, I love that the community bought in. Obviously, this is a very prestigious school, and so I'm just excited to learn more and to contribute to what they've built here.
Who founded the University of Virginia?
Thomas Jefferson. Ah!
How many pavilions are there? 10. 10? I heard 10.
Oh!
We want to make the most of the time that we have, you know, here together. And what I'm sensing with this team is that we have a group of guys that is ready to experience all that Virginia has to offer, and they're excited about connecting, you know, with our fan base.
You guys are living, breathing, wonderful symbols of the university, and we absolutely love you and are so glad you're here. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.